What's poppin'? Poppin'. That's the other line ringing.
You are tuned in to the #1 social media show on the net. With your host, Bernardo, WBGF TV.
Hold on. That's right. Yo, we live. We got the one and only.
We live.
We live.
What's up, my brother?
We got Vortex in the house.
What's up, my brother? I feel so epic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me go make the video public because I forget to do that, and then if I don't do that, then it's only watched by like friends and stuff like that. And we want to maybe make it public. Let the whole entire world.
I promise. I promise. I'm gonna try to be nice.
You be nice.
I'm gonna be nice.
You be nice because.
But I'm not about drama. But I could give trouble.
You know that your executive office wants they calling me. Yo, tell them, hey.
Listen, it's from I've been in express myself mode lately, and the team is saying don't do it.
The executive office from Beast Mode, they saying, yo, what's up?
They say don't do it.
Don't do it, Vortex.
Don't do it. So I'm all about what we know we're doing with the music. So I'm gonna touch and go. We got a lot of subject to talk about. A lot going on in the world.
Last time you were here, you gave us a great interview.
Thank you.
It's rained plenty since the last time you was here, and I was thinking, I'm like, I gotta get Vortex in here again, because I received a bunch of messages, especially those messages that I say, yo, what's that link in YouTube, and where do I get his music? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm kind of like an on. I've been like an unofficial office for you for the Vortex brand.
You know what it's been like is because we've been putting in so much work with like Ike, because for those who don't know, I was on a hiatus for like 8 months. I was elsewhere. I was in another state for 8 months, not really doing nothing. I really didn't record no music, no nothing, but I left a compilation of great projects out. We'll go into it, I had a project come out last summer that we dropped. A lot of great names blessed us on there, living and dead. And the numbers on it was almost close to 500,000 streams. That's my first project out as a solo artist, but it's not really solo because I did it with my producer, but my producer doesn't rap. I do. So we put out that project under a name called The Collective, which we changed the spelling now on it. But it's still pronounced The Collective. And the album was called Reparations. We said reparations because a lot of money we put into the work, a lot of craft, a lot of work time, a lot of lyrics, a lot of hours. You know what I mean? They've been posting like old school pictures with me in there. And I'm you're wearing the big clothes because that was in back then. And I realized, damn, I put in a lot of work. So as my first outing as a solo artist, and I'm doing almost 500,000 streams. And my boy's like, dude, why didn't you sell it? I said, no, because I have so much body of work. I wanted to test the water and see if people would like what I got to say. And obviously they did.
Whenever I see your artistic work, I see you like one of them boxers that got a whole bunch of belts from different weights and division and shit like that, And I see you like that, but in music, because I see that you collaborate in many genres.
I appreciate that. It's funny you say that because I have a friend of mine, DJ EFN, and I don't know if you know who that is. If you know the podcast, I know this is your podcast, and I don't want to big up somebody else's thing.
No, we promoting.
But DJ EFN, that's my brother. Because if you know, I'm Jamaican and Cuban, so I used to say no because I grew up in Jamaica. You know, my grandfather is Jamaican, and he used to be like, "It's Cuban," and he's like, "No, man, we Cubans, we take everybody. I don't care if you're a peace Cuban, a Dada Cuban. We Cubans, we take our own." So I said, "Well, you know, that's always, you know, Latin is, you know, always there for me." And of course, I love Latin women as well. So he was talking the other day. I was trying to get on his podcast, but for some reason, where I was, it wasn't getting on it because he does mixtape throwbacks, and he's one of the top mixtape artists. Also has the #1 hip hop podcast in the country, Drink Champs. So when he said to me, he goes, "Man, Vortex, man, that's a Miami legend, man. This guy has been around for a long time. He's put in a lot of work, had some nice underground hits, you know, and stuff like that. And I had 1 billboard so far." So I was like, damn, I didn't even look at myself like that because I never do. I work with everybody. But if you're hot, if you're a hustler, you work hard, and you need something from me, I got you. I'm always loyal. And my friend said it the other day. He goes, "Man, no matter where you are, how big, how small, if you're not doing anything, when you're doing great things, if I call you, you come. You won't even question it." That's how I am.
When I say you like the perfect example of what Miami is, diversity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
everything.
You know, you chill here, you chill there. Like, you know, it's very common to see you like tackle like a salsa project, and then, you know, some merengue, and then some Caribbean music, and you know, some hip hop.
Raul from Oro Solido, that's my brother right there. We have like three. We were working on a whole project, and then something happened. You know, I mean, internal things happen. You know, friends get, you know, the lines crossed. But we were working on a nice body of work, and we were going on at the Monarch Warp, Wild and Radical People, and our first outing. As a matter of fact, that's the first time I met Tito Puente Jr. Was where we were in Palm Beach. They were doing the Salsa Festival. So they had Zion, Lennox Zion, Eddie, that cat out of Puerto Rico, that he's like a ballet singer, like great artist, Tito Puente Jr., Oro Solido. So we debuted with Oro Solido doing the records that we were working on, and did Mega TV and the whole nine. But like, I don't care if the music is dope. It could be in Alien. I'm doing it.
You know what? I would love to see you. Let me tell you something. Now that I'm talking to you, I'm remembering there's a genre that I really love, but unfortunately, it hasn't hit the United States of America yet. It's called Maisky Somba. Maisky Somba.
I think is it out of
Somba is from Africa. It's from
okay. What people don't understand, like African music, you could be from Nigeria. That's a certain genre of music. Then right next to it, you have Kenya. You have all these different places. Every places have their own sound within Africa, which is so fly to me. You know, and
Maisky Somba did the crossover all over Europe. There's a pretty there's many pretty girls that dance a Maisky Somba. There's one of them that I follow a lot. Her name is Sara Lopez. If you go to YouTube and you say Maisky Somba, Sara Lopez, you know, you're gonna see like such a sensual dance.
Is she as thick as the Watermelon Girl? You remember the Watermelon Girl?
It's super hot, and she is like one of them, you know, really famous dancer, ambassador of that Maisky Somba dancing, which is very sensual. You know what I'm saying? So like a very sensual dance is called Maisky Somba, you know, and like I see you constantly tackling different genres. I'm like, when are you gonna hop on a Maisky Zomba, which is a movement that I would love to participate in bringing to the United States of America, because we ain't here yet.
I'm always down to do different projects. The funny part, you say that. Do you know that as an artist, like, people like safe zone, they like safe things. So like right now, the trap sound is in. Everybody's trying to do trap music. I'm always the opposite. I've been doing dark, like I love to experiment. So
You're an artist. You're an artist.
I love to experiment. Nothing scares me. Where you say, okay, you're doing the wrong type of music for what's popping now, I say, no, I'm not. I want to experiment, so I'm going to do what I feel like doing, and I'm not doing trap because everybody's doing trap. They all sound alike. So why would I want to sound like the rest? I'm a musician. If a lot of people, a lot of these young artists, you know what I mean? I'm still young myself, but I'm just saying that I'm on the borderline of where 90s, 2000 new stuff is, that I can tell you how artists was in the 90s, like 80s, late 80s, 90s. Like, nobody wanted to sound like a Tribe Called Quest. Tribe was Tribe. Nobody wanted to sound like KRS-One. KRS-One was KRS-One. No one wanted to sound like Cool G Rap, because you had Cool G Rap is Cool G Rap. So it's like, I grew up under that umbrella where then you're like, okay, I don't want to sound like him, but he got some nice hits. I want to do hit records, so I need to find my niche, my sound. Yeah. And I think that one of the greatest artists, which is a brother of mine, like, that's my dude. I haven't seen him in a long, long time. I'm looking always, every time there's an event and I miss it, I was like, shit, if I went there, I would have seen him. Pitbull. Pitbull is the perfect example of finding your zone, embracing your culture, and doing it with everything.
Give me a second over here, Vortex, because executive, a big freestyle executive, beast mode into entertainment.
What's up, brother? Oh, that's my brother, man.
In the house. Frank Garcia is in the house at this particular moment.
That's my brother right there, man. That's my brother. Like, let me tell you something. That this dude is like, we've been riding from our kids, where our kids are like 1 year apart. Mine is older. I think, mine is 12, and I think Naya is 11. And we've been riding from they were like 2. So I've known him for a long time. And he's always had my back, and we always bounce ideas off each other. Like, anything that's out there is because we both approve of it.
Yeah.
And we have that chemistry, like that, the undeniable chemistry that, like,
since he's not here, but you're here. What's coming up next for your movement? The movement that Beast Mode Entertainment.
Beast is doing a lot of great things. Yesterday, our brother DR1 debuted Summer Nights, which you've seen. We've been heavy on it. On that record. That's my record. Let me tell you something. Nobody ain't listened to that record like me. Not even Frank. Not even Ike. I've listened to. Hey, what's up, Nicole? My German. That's one of my that's my bestie right there. Yeah. So we like. I played that song literally when I got that song. I played it 100 times. 100 times I played that record.
Give me a second, people. The song that we are talking about, if you know the link where we can hear it, the snippets, whatever we got available, because as we go along and talk, at least a little preview.
Frank is online, so he can post all the links. So Frank, he's putting up bad juju. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. I got to behave bad just a little bit. Like I told you, I was elsewhere for like a good 8-9 months, and I wasn't really doing anything. You know what I mean?
let's just say you was tackling another kind of project.
Yes, I was tackling another type of project, and that's a different story, and that's a different story. That like that's why my peoples was like, yo, behave. But I would never, as me as a man and a person that I have a big heart. If you don't appreciate what I've done for you, that's you. I chalk it up to, hopefully I've made amends with all the stuff that I did in my life, and I've tried to walk a different path. So hopefully God blesses me into, when I pass on, into the better life, and bless me with that. So when I do something, I don't do something for you. I do it for humanity, because I'm a human being. And if I say I'm cool with you, and I can help you, I will do so.
People, right? Share this live, share this video, please. Yeah. It's a lot of good, nice, artistic information being said over here.
No, but that's the only way to be. And the only way to be is human, right? So if you're a human being and somebody needs your assistance for whatever reason, and you do what you're doing, what's up, Demon Baby? That's my little baby girl. Yeah, so if you need the help, I'm going to assist you. That's how I am. So anyways, I was tackling a different situation. And
let me ask you just one question, bro, because I know you took a nice little hiatus for 8 months. You feeling right? You feeling happy? I know this is a very special 8 months of your life, but how you feeling at this particular moment?
I feel great because I had a good friend. Well, she's on here. She's been my rock. And so we used to have a lot of conversations, and she kept me level-headed. I had Frank in one corner telling me, yo, you need to come home and work. But let me tell you something. God works in mysterious ways. So what happened is, as soon as I was coming back home, I landed in Florida. I landed in Palm Beach. When I landed in Palm Beach, it so happened the studio that Ike was working on her project is in Palm Beach. And the gentleman she was working with, Dell, who is the ish. Dell list of clients range from Ricky Martin, Jennifer Lopez. It's incredible. Like, this man's production writing skills is dope. I told him, I said, listen, if you go back and listen to Dell's first song, Dell did over Careless Whispers. If you look at his image and the timeline, I swear to God, you look and you'll say, and I'm going to post the link on your page. You're going to say, The Weeknd sounds like Dell. Because Dell came out before The Weeknd, and he had a top 50 hit.
Vortex, let's talk about this one. Okay, Frank posted two. One of them, Summer Nights. Who's singing in Summer Nights?
The song is written by Dell, produced by Dell, sung by Ike.
By Ike. This one is coming up next, or is already out?
It's what we're waiting on is the cover for it, and then we're gonna drop the record. But it's already the DR1 played it.
And hopefully I'm gonna see you on that video, because you are the dude in the video.
I was in Ike's first video. I was a bad boy. You
were the one that did Ike wrong. You never did me right. I saw you. We all saw you with that vibe, with that pimp vibe of yours. Like, what's up, girl? And Ike's like, yo.
Listen, I was that video. Thank you, Oscar. Oscar just did my video. We're gonna touch on that. Oscar did that video. That was the first time we were working with Oscar. And when we had the video, we were working on the video. There's a certain elements in here that we didn't want.
Let me stop you there for a second, because I got this.
Look at Ike. Look at my baby.
Queen Ike's right here. She's like, LOL.
Because she knows the story behind the song. That's real talk. She knows the story behind the song.
if someone is super legit on a video and you gotta go catch this video from Mikey Rio, you never did me right. It's this boy right here. This boy looking like a
listen. I was so nervous, right? I was so nervous being around her. I had to kiss her. But we're not talking about no crazy, nothing like that, because it's my sister. That's my sister. But I had to kiss her. I had to pretend to send Frank for a drink because I needed more privacy. Too much eyes was on me. I said, Frank, I need a drink. Could you go get me a drink from the room? So we were shooting in the hotel lobby. So I was like, I needed a drink. So I said, Ike, then I kissed her. And it was like, and he goes, you kissed her when he saw the video playback. I said, yeah, but I had to send you out the room because it was too much, because I'm shy. I'm a shy dude. I might be outspoken, but I'm shy. Yeah. And she made me shy because she was so beautiful. I was like, God damn it. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Ike is beautiful. I call her La Muñequita de Freestyle. La Muñequita is a doll. I call her the doll.
Oh, man. She is.
When I see her, I'm like, she's una muñequita. She's a little doll. And
man. Hey, don't let that fool you. She's feisty.
Yeah. No, she is. She is, but
she's feisty.
But in her physical beauty, she's a real doll. She's a muñequita.
For sure. She's my little princess, man. I adore her her everywhere. So let's get nervous. Yes, I was nervous.
Let's get back to talking about the song "Summer Nights." Where do we get it? What's up with this song?
Summer Nights. Well, we'll have to ask the beast manager about that, the big dog, because we're working on the cover. That's what's holding up the cover. The cover. So once the cover drops, then we'll drop the single. But we definitely listen. Ike's whole album is done. Her album is great. Her album is crazy. It features Maximilian. I'm on it. I have a record on it called Bad Juju. That record is crazy. All the records, the whole album is fantastic.
Okay, let me stop you right there because this title, this title is super crazy. Bad Juju.
Hold on. I gotta give a shout out to Mama Key. Ike's mom is a dope writer. Her pen game is crazy. I think she has one song on it that she wrote, and then it's a slow jam. And I think DR played it yesterday. Incredible record. Actually, and she helped pen some parts in Bad Juju, so she co-wrote it on that too. So that's two.
I love
Ike.
that.
See, I remember Ike. I remember it. I said Bad Juju too. There's a piece there's a bridge in there that she wrote in it. So she co-wrote it too.
That title has.
Sorry, Tito. Of course, Tito's on two songs. I think I want to say 2 songs. Oh no, Tito has 3. Frank says Tito has 3.
Yeah. All right. So Bad Juju. What's up with Bad Juju? I love the name. Like, what's this Bad Juju all about?
I was hoping that they would have played it yesterday, like a piece of it, but it's not done yet. I don't know if you know who the Diaz brothers. Well, Diaz Brothers is instrumental for a lot of people's mixes in the industry, but very instrumental with Pitbull. Laz and Pitbull. So he mixed Summer Nights. He mixed my records, Simia. He's going to mix, I think, Bad Juju, and there's one called Latin Lover, which is crazy. That record is like super freestyle but modern. I think we said three records he's mixing. I think that what they're saying on the live. Okay, 3 records he's gonna mix. Yes, three records. Oh, Tito is on 3 too.
Tito is making good collaboration over here in this particular.
Tito, just let me tell you something. This record, all right. You haven't seen my record yet because I did a deal. With more music. I gotta big up my big sis, Cassie. Cassie fell in love with me the first time she saw me. She loved my energy. I loved her energy. She has a crazy energy. I literally, when I told you, I came back from not doing any records. I didn't do one record the 9 months I was away. I literally landed in at the last song that Ike was recording, which was Bad Juju, which they wanted me on. I came the Saturday. I was so tired, I fell asleep. So they came, picked me up the following day. We went to the studio. We knocked out Bad Juju. Within the week, Del goes, "Hey, I got this girl named Cassie. She needs a rec. She needs you on a record. She loves your voice. She loves how you sound." Bam. Right? Oh yeah, crazy. So we did her record. While we were there, Del goes, "You know what? I got a beat." And it was like super pop, up tempo, crazy beat. He put it on. I had a song to another beat that I was saying that if I did a remix, I want to do a up tempo remix to it. So he goes, I said, "Put the beat on." I said, "I love it." I said, "I got something for it." I spit it. He goes, "Okay, I'm going to book some studio time for you next week and whatever." I said, "Why next week? Let's do it right now." He goes, "For real? You want to do it right now?" I said, "Right now. Knock it out real quick." 27 minutes, the song was done. And it's called Simia. She went in, she did over some stuff. We sent it to Lou Diaz. The record's out right now, but we haven't really been pushing the record because it's going to radio. And the video is going to like MTV and stuff. A lot of people think MTV and these things and BET and Revolt though. To me, I come from the era, I want to see my video on MTV and I want an MTV movement. So the blogs and everything, that's great. It's going to do, do its stuff, YouTube. But the video is going to get crazy. The song is going to get radio, right? Trust me, it's doing well. And we haven't even started to put the campaign behind it. That's why I haven't really been saying anything. I've been just focused on Summer Nights with Ike. Because right now, Beast is in full effect. It's so crazy. I've been back. I'm feeling so blessed. Bernardo, when we had a conversation and you were like, "Yo, we need to do..." Oh, I think he posted a link.
The links are coming in here.
Yeah, links are coming in. So I was like, I came back and I told you I came back with an energy. One of my best friends, Nicole, she came through.
Vortex, we know the first thing you did when you came home was you went to the studio because
I went to the studio. I literally came home. And the only reason I didn't go to the studio the first day is because I was tired and I went to sleep. But I went to the studio, right into the studio the second day, and I got back to business. I never stopped doing business when I was over there. I was just more vocal on the phone.
Where is over there? We don't know where over there is. Just over there.
I don't want to say it because if I say it, then people gonna know. If I say it, people gonna know who I'm talking about.
Vortex, what was that first thing you wanted to do that you did when you came home? Because you was out for like 8-9 months, and what's that? That's a great question. I wanted to see my family, especially with this COVID stuff that was going on. All right, this is what happened. When I was literally there, I got a call. I can tell you who it is, but not yet. I can't tell the rest of people because maybe don't go through. And I was literally going to go. I have a record out called Today. It's a great record. It's based on We Are the World. So it's everything positive. Look at this. Look at Frank what he's saying.
You got kidnapped. You got kidnapped. Something like that. But, no. I had
also taking into account that the flights were canceled and all that stuff. So for a moment
this is way before where I went. I went with the intention of doing some shows over there. So I was looking to do a show. I met a couple of people, whatever, and then things happened in between. But when the COVID came in, I was running around. So I was supposed to go before COVID to South by Southwest. Do you know what? I know you're familiar with South by Southwest. It's one of the biggest places you premiere music and movies, and it's in Texas.
Texas. Okay.
South by Southwest. Look it up. Look it up. South by Southwest.
Right.
So there's I can't remember his name off back right now, but there's a gentleman, he loved the song Today that we did. And we did another song, a remake of Now That We Found Love. So he loved both records. It was so nice, positive, very Caribbean, upbeat, crazy. He wanted us to come and showcase it. Yeah, he wanted us to come and showcase it in South by Southwest. So I was planning to head out from where I was to go there. But then everything shut down because we were supposed to leave from South by Southwest, then go to New Orleans for a show, go to Miami for another big show, and then come back to New Orleans for another big show. All of that got canceled. Now, before it got canceled now, a friend of mine, a big artist, had a #1 hit last year. He did over, I'll give you hints. The dude is from Canada, but the dude is a legend in reggaeton, and he had the #1 record in 2019. Let me see. If you guess it right, I'll tell you yes.
Nah, I don't. You know,
all right.
I don't follow all reggaeton. Reggaeton from Canada.
Who's the big? Huh?
From Canada?
No. He did over a guy's record that he's from Canada. He's a reggae artist from Canada. He's white. He did over his record in Spanish. It was a #1 record last year, 2019.
I don't know who that is. Well, I don't follow reggaeton, bro.
I'll tell you where he's from. He's from Puerto Rico.
Bad Bunny? No Bad Bunny?
No, not Bad Bunny. He's before Bad Bunny.
Before Bad Bunny?
He's before Bad Bunny. He's before Bad Bunny. Anyway, when I tell you, you're gonna be crazy. So my boy is a great friend of mine. We met him on the set of a friend of mine's video. So we always wanted to do something together, but he couldn't figure out what it is because he loves reggae music and he loves the type of shit that I do. Steven goes, Big Boss. He knows who it is.
You know.
So I go. He reaches out to me, and he goes, I remember I was scrolling through my phone, and I seen your name, and he goes, shit, I could call Vortex. Vortex write great records. He could help write some records for this gentleman. So I go, okay. He calls me. He tells me. He starts calling a bunch of names, and I was like, okay, I'll write some records, you know. Blah blah blah. What's up, DJ Spanky? And I was under. They were about to book me a flight to come back to start working, and COVID slowed that down. Yeah. So a lot of things happened. That's why I told you a lot of things happened within that 8 months.
You got stranded out there. You got stranded. Did you say you got stranded there for a moment somewhere in the United States of America?
I didn't get what Frank said was I got kidnapped. I didn't get stranded.
Frank, give us a little hint because we got to make a movie out of this one. It sounds to me like this one it could be a movie. Like
my life is a movie. My life is always a movie. No, I never like. I didn't get stranded. I didn't get stranded. I was there to be a friend.
Yo, you know I'm a freestyle journalist, okay? And somehow I think this is a big freestyle story. I'm going to go after this story. I'm going to investigate it correctly. And I'm going to come out here because this one involves the whole entire freestyle community. And I'm going to unleash the monster over here.
You see?
I'm going to go after this story.
You see? That's why I know. I said Bernardo is gonna be Bernardo. That's why I'm not saying. Listen, I could be. You know what I mean? I was a friend to the person. I was being a friend. That's all I gotta tell you. But it didn't go. What I went to do, a lot of things happened in between that didn't manifest what my plan was. You know what I mean? So I will never change the course of events because it led me back to saying sometimes you venture out. And a friend of mine gave me a great conversation about it while I was there. And he goes, Vortex, sometimes you venture out and you've got to venture out because you got to let people miss you.
Yep.
And I said, for real? And he's like, yeah, you got to miss you because you're always in people's face. You're an aggressive dude. You know what you want. You're aggressive. So maybe when you're away, people will miss, you're going to miss that energy so that when that energy comes back, it's explosive. So said, so done. You can never take things to heart. I was probably there because that person needed me at that time, and that's what the universe made me do. Mm-hmm. So I'll never take that back. They needed me. I did my part. Whether you appreciate it or not, that's up to you. Me and God good.
You're good with your conscience.
Of course, all day.
Yep.
All day.
Same thing. Every time I get one of them big challenges and people start going crazy on me, I say, I'm super good with my conscience, man. I know I'm doing right.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. What I wanted to mention too, and it's a great thing, and the perfect example is with Ike. Big shout outs to DR1, my brother, Vibes 24/7. I'm gonna tell you this. You're a gentleman. You're immaculate. You did a great job of how I felt like when I was watching Ike, that wasn't somebody I know. That was like a person that I was waiting to see what they were going to do. And they came with this incredible record. And I was looking at it from a fan standpoint, not as a brother in arms and a teammate with her. I was looking at it from a bigger picture. And the response that I knew it would get wasn't surprising, but it still was elating. So I was very elated. So shout out to DR1. He gave a great presentation. That brother fought for that record, for him to debut that record. And I got to give it to him. Like,
yeah. Let me ask you a question. So, because I got a lot of people from the freestyle community over here in this particular platform. So people can hear and see your work. What's your biggest artistic work till now that we can go to YouTube and we can look it up? And what do we need to write on YouTube so we can see and hear your?
My biggest, I would think, okay, I got two. My brother wrote a record. He wrote the hook. My friend produced it. He sung the hook. That's my first billboards, like Billboard records, Billboard. Like digital. It was on the charts with Beyonce, the whole nine. I was going nuts. It was getting 800. If anybody knows anything about getting played on mainstream radio, when your song is getting played over 800 times a week, you got a record, right? A lot of stuff happened in between, but regardless, but to me, my solo project, which is I gave away for free on Audio Mac and thatpiff.com, which is one of the biggest mixtape community ever with hip hop music. I gave away a project called Reparations. It's spelled the way how I say it, the collective, and it's spelled reparations, how you spell reparations. So you go on thatpiff.com, you type in the THE collective reparations. You see my mixtape. It's at almost 500,000 streams. To me, I've had many great moments in music. I still think I have more to come, but for that body of work, it's great. It's a great body of work. I listen to every day or every other day, and I really love it. But I love everything I do. But for me personally, that's my great body of work. I still have records that are coming off there as singles that are going to be on my solo project, which is incredible. My solo project is a double EP. 7 songs apiece. The first one comes out is called Love War. It's a yin yang type of album. The Love Project is crazy. 7
So
songs.
we have a challenging moment at this particular moment, this whole pandemic moment. But
Yeah.
when do you think is next time we're gonna see you? Is there any ideas of when we're gonna see you on stage? Any thoughts of that? Any
I with
about
with the Simia record. Let's get on the Simia record now. Cause I gave my baby girl Ike a lot of time. With your record, Summer Nights, the hottest record, hottest records with mine. That's the 2 banging ass records for the summer. With Simia, like I told you, Cassie, oh my God, Cassie, she's incredible. Cassie fell in love with my energy, and she was filming the whole time we were recording the record. So I said, Cassie, I want you to go do a girl thing on it, and do your thing, spice it, give me a girl touch on it. So, anyways, she slept on it for like 4 days, and then she calls me out the blue, and she goes, Vortex. She was working on a project, and I was telling her I wanted her to put a certain Atlanta artist on there, and she goes, listen, this the record. I was talking to such and such and such, like major label, and she was like, I want to do independent release as a single with that record and blah blah blah, and I want to do this and I want to do that. So in my mind I'm like, what is this girl talking about? She don't got to tell me about her record. I did her record already. Of course you're going to push your record. So I said, hold on. I said, are you talking about your record, or are you talking about the record we all participated in? She goes, yeah, your record, the one, Simia, that record. I said, so you feel that strong about that record, you want to put it out on your label? She goes, yeah, I'm gonna put together the label. I'm gonna put the money behind it. That record is hot. That's a smash. I said, are you serious, Cassie? She goes, yes. I was like, man, I swear to God, 3 days before she said that, before I went in the studio. Okay, no, 3 days before we went in the studio together, and then the 4 days after, I was sitting down and I was like, man, God, I took off 8 months. Maybe Frank was right. I shouldn't have took off 8 months. Then things slowed down with the COVID pandemic. I said, damn, I got to start from scratch with the music. This is me praying on my knees, praying, literally. Prayers are answered, my brother. I don't care if you believe in what kind of God you believe in. The universe talks to you. When you talk to it, it talks back to you. I literally went in I came down like I told you, went in the studio, prayed the night after we recorded her stuff. She called me 3 days later, and I know you've been seeing a lot of things of me posting with the video and the song and stuff. And that's everything that we've been doing up to this part. I just had a great conversation with her today that she was telling me, yo, we're going on the radio. Yeah, you were right. Yes, Frank, you were right. Yes, Frank, you were right. You always have the friend that wants to be right. Frank, yes, you're right. So, yes, he was right. But I think the universe works the way it is, because I'm going to say again, there's nothing wrong with helping somebody that you care for. Yes, and whether they appreciate it or not, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. You did your part. Whether they recognize it or not, you're good with God. So I think it worked out the way it's supposed to work out for me. Because ever since I got back, I've been quiet, but they don't know what I've been doing behind the scenes. So go forward to when people talk, and I say, listen, don't talk and complain, do the music and put it out. Hence, look at where Ike is. Look at the incredible record that Ike just put out, Summer Nights. Look at the incredible record that I didn't even start to promote yet. I'm baby promoting it, and people, my friends are going crazy. They're like, yo, where the fuck you came with that record? That record is crazy. So put out a great body of work. Meantime, in between time, I was meeting great people that's instrumental in a lot of stuff that we're going to do. If I would tell you some stuff like movie placements that I got coming up because of certain people, I don't want to talk it yet because I think it worked a lot, which I learned from Cassie. Like, stay quiet, just do your work. Once it's in play, nobody can, no bad energy, because I believe in bad energy. And people sometimes they don't want to see you win, so they bring your bad energy over. I just believe that quiet is the way to go. As much as I want to be vocal, I think right now I could be vocal because I have things in place and things are happening in place. So I can tell Bernardo, I said, Bernardo, I got this going on, got that going on. This was going to happen. You know what I mean? If I didn't tell you things are going to happen, I like.
They're no longer plans. They're done. They're real.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The one thing I'm not big on talking about is those that are still in plan, in that place where you're planning about it, and sometimes it's better to keep it quiet until they manifest itself and they become.
Until they manifest itself. Mm-hmm. It's like I told you. I could have had a conversation with you and told you I was going to South by Southwest. Then look what happened. COVID happened. I could have told you I was going to go into the studio to go write for this person. Then what? COVID happened. So
let me ask you a question. When was the last time you was in the islands?
It's been a minute.
Been it, right?
It's been a minute because this is how I view it. My friends ask me all the time, when am I gonna go, go back down? And I wanted to go back to Sumfest. I don't know if you saw Sumfest online. They did a thing with Facebook, they did a thing with Instagram, they did a thing with TikTok, which was big for the Caribbean. I'm gonna tell you this right now. As an artist, I'm Jamaican. Yes, and I'm Cuban too, and I got
Cuban, Jamaican, Miami,
yeah. and I'm in Miami. Miami is my home. I'm going to tell you this: any artist that I want to put on, okay, I have a list of friends that we grew up, we put in work in this city. I could honestly tell you, those dudes are a staple in this city. If you don't know who they are, you need to look them up, right? But this is how I view it. I told a friend of mine, I said, I've been to the threshold and came back down. I just haven't punched through yet, but it's happening.
It's happening.
So yeah, it's happening. So with that being said, the next artist I want to work with has to be a Jamaican artist. There's a lot of American artists. There's a lot of hip hop artists. There's not enough Jamaican artists. There's not many you can name if you think about it. But
you know what? Now that you're saying this, I'm in, bro. I like the cause. So count me in for promoting Jamaican music in the United States of America. Whatever I can do, because I like what you're saying. I'm big on that.
Yes, it's real, and it's not picking a side, because I love my Latin people. I love the culture. I love the food. I love the women.
There's a room here for everyone.
There's, and it's not just Latin. It's anything. I just feel like as the reggae dancehall culture, it doesn't get the same support. So I go through where I need to go through, which right now, trust me, it's happening. When I go through where I go through, the next person I'm going to pull behind me. Not to say that if Bernardo brings somebody, Joe Smo, and you say, yo, Vortex, you and I have that relationship, that we're friends like that you could call me personally and say, my number will never change to you. And he go, Vortex, I got this artist. I like him. I think what you think. Blah, blah, blah. And I say, oh shit, I like him. I like this fucking artist, Bernardo. Let's see. Oh, Max. Oh, but Max is a legend. Max got 2 Grammys. You know what I mean? Max is different. I learn off Max. I love Max. I don't know if Bernard, you know Maximilian.
No, I don't know Maximilian, but this is where because I'm pretty sure the Maximilian wants to be able to network to different branches, different other genres, so other people can new potential customers.
Maximilian won 2 Grammys. Maximilian is not a regular artist. Maximilian won 2 Grammys. Maximilian, do you know John? What's his name? Cage. The Marvel Cage. Not Johnny Cage. Damn, I used to watch it all the time. I can't believe it. Well, anyways,
when it comes to like
Marvel shit. Okay, yeah. Put it this way: he has songs that are on popular movies. He's done stuff like that. He's won Grammys. If I play you one of his hit records, which that's how I know him from that hit record. If I play it for you, be like, okay, I know who that is. Maximilian is not a regular dude. Like the team that I roll with is not regular people. I call us the Super Friends. You know what I mean? You gotta always have the beautiful Bombshell, which you got in Ike. You got Maximilian, he's dope as hell. You got Dell, the super producer writer. You got myself. My mom is walking by singing. She's
hi,
funny.
Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
She knows who you are. She thinks you're funny as hell.
Kisses and hug for Mom. Kisses and hug for Mom.
Yeah. She loves you. I told her, I said, I'm gonna do the interview with Bernardo TV. She goes, yeah, I know him.
Vortex, I do wanna, because me, you and I are artists, bro, and I love anything, all the underground. I'm one of those guys, just like you. Yeah. Like I wanna, if I'm chilling with you, I wanna make sure that in my 5 minutes that I'm chilling with you, I wanna make sure that I can give you like I can bring you into some new music. Like I would like to play this new music. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to play some new music for you that it will be good for you to hear something new, something fresh. Maybe it'll impact you.
No, but Bernardo, definitely, because let me tell you something. As an artist, if you go back into the days of jazz, and I got to thank my friend, I call him Billy Blanks. His name is William. He's from Argentina. Of course, William. Every William, Hispanic, is called Billy.
Billy.
So Argentina loved his mom. His mom passed away from cancer. She loved me. She called me her little chocolate baby. So he put me on to jazz. I was a jazz fan, but not a jazz fan, if you get what I'm saying. He was playing vinyls. That's how much of a jazz fan. And he put me on to a drink called Woodford. And he was a member of Woodford. It's a bourbon. And we used to sit down and listen to the Meters, which the Meters is the Neville brothers. And like he was giving me so much knowledge. On jazz.
Cultural knowledge.
So you're gonna tell me about this whole racism shit is going on, but this is an Argentinian light-skinned brother.
No.
Which we call, I don't like to call Hispanic people white because they're not white. White is from the Vikings and those people.
We Hispanic for sure, and all over the New World, we're a mixture of everything.
You're mixed. You just happen to be light-skinned.
Bernardo Garcia. I am a Spaniard, grandfather Chinese, and Afro, Asian, and Spaniard. That's it. And the majority of us in the New World was just a mixture, Afro, Asian, and white.
Of course.
Which is
and Lebanese. Don't forget it. And Lebanese. There's a lot of Lebanese in Cuba.
Of course. No. Right. But when I say, for example, when I say Spaniard, I don't know. Well,
no. Sorry. When you say Asian, people think just when you say Asia, you mean Chinese, Korean. Asia means a lot of stuff. Asia means Arab that falls under Asian.
Let me tell you, Spanish. When I say Spaniard, I don't know if you know that Spain was.
That's the original. That's the original.
Spain was ruled by the Morocco for 800 years. Los Moros. You know what I'm saying? For 800 years.
Which Moroccans?
Morocco and Africa at that particular time invaded Spain and took over Spain. So you know, Spain was for 800 years with a lot of you know, Moroccan influence to the culture. So, man, you know, we've been working on this, making this brand new human world human for a while now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, basically, in the new world, that's what we got. In the new world, we got a mixture of everything. I myself am that mixture. Asian,
Hey,
Afro, white, you name it, it's right here.
listen, I said, this is my thing. Like a lot of people always, they look at me, they say you're either Dominican or like Pakistani. And the funny part, I say, yeah, because you know, my mother and I were talking about it the other day. We're talking about my grandmother. My mother's dad, my mother's mom. I look just like my mother's dad, right? But I have the features of my father, just like my brother. But I look like my grandfather. My grandfather's mother is light skinned with green eyes and red hair.
No.
So when you're saying, I always say this, I say mixed kids run the world. So mixed kids run the world. So like I said, with what I was saying with Billy, is that Billy introduced me to jazz, which you would think it would be a black guy. It's like, you know, jazz. You don't know what jazz? He schooled me on jazz today. He goes, where did this sample come from? I said, shit, that's Mobb Deep. Where did this sample come from? Nas. Where did this sample come from? Like, he was schooling me like that. I was like, oh shit. So I loved hanging with Billy. Like, Billy was incredible, like a credible dude to hang out with. I haven't seen him in a minute. I definitely got to find him. But
that's why I
music is soul. Music is not color.
Yeah, and he who knows the info and has the knowledge, please spread the knowledge. And that's why I tell you, look, count me in. You can count me in because I know you big on even though you are international, because you do a lot of collaboration with different genres. You know, I know that you know, you big on Caribbean music and música from Jamaica music.
Yeah.
With every ambassador of Jamaica music that they need to be heard. I say, yo,
actually, to be correct, I really am a rock star at heart, but I couldn't sing rock to save my life. So I had to figure out a way to go. So it was rap, and then a lot of people preferred me. They still consider me a lyrical beast. I'm lyrical. I'm very lyrical. I'm into lyrics.
Let me ask you a question.
But they love me when I do dancehall.
Let me ask you a question, Vortex. Have you ever been 100% free in your mind? Now that you're saying this, like, wouldn't it be nice? I would love to say, you know, Vortex, this studio is all yours. I got to produce over here and you go produce this. And what I want to get from you is a combination of every single music influence that you got in that brain of yours, including your rock influence. I want to see what comes out of that.
That would be incredible. I think I think it could happen. Maybe it won't be me. Okay, I'll give you something funny. There's an artist that everybody knows. I'm pretty sure if you're not familiar with him, you're under a rock. But there's a young gentleman that passed away. I forgot what year he passed away, but not too long ago. XXX Tentacion.
Yes.
And
yes, sir.
when I was listening to him at first, and he's Jamaican. So when I was listening to him at first, I was like, shit. I was like, okay, you know, he's doing the young boy thing, but there was something about him that was like, you could see that it was special about him. Let me tell you about an artist. If an artist don't have pain or a little bit crazy, or what people perceive to be him as crazy, you're not a great artist.
No.
You have to have some pain. You have to have some pain, something wrong with you to be a great artist. A
real artist is a real he who knows how to translate feelings into artwork. So other people, for example, some real artists, when it comes to like painting and sculpture, they grab their feelings and they manifest it into a sculpture that someone else sees it. If it's real art, it'll impact them. It'll make them feel something. Art is to be felt.
Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
greatest art in music is not those that you hear, it's
No,
those that you feel them.
you
Like,
feel it.
Vortex, let me tell you something. If a musical artwork makes you cry, he who did it, oh my
Crazy.
god, he
Crazy.
who did it
Uh,
was, but
there,
only amazing artwork can especially
can,
make you
can,
cry.
can do that.
Like, man, what the
Even
hell was that about?
I love poetry. Like the greatest compliment I got one time. I was spitting some rhymes. We were battling. I was battling a guy because I come from the battle era. I love to battle. So
What?
I'm battling a guy, and he goes to me, "You're lyrical. You're like a poet." And
Poet.
I was like, shit. I never looked at it like that. Like there was just the way he said it. I was like, but you know what's funny? He doesn't know that I write poetry.
Poetry.
So I was like, shit. He goes, your words. He goes, you use intricate words, like, and you put it together. It's like it's deep. You're more of a poet. This dude is more like on some gangster street shit, but your shit is like poetry.
Poetry.
I was like, wow. So I'm very heavy on poetry. Um,
Which is
I'm a lover. I'm a lover and not a
hold on,
fighter.
give me a second there. Give me a second there. Which is poetry is exactly it fits your personality perfect
Yeah,
because he who knows you understand where you're coming from. You coming from that beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? We just want to
yeah.
chill. You want everybody to be happy around you.
Yo,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
funny. I just got a weird call from a number.
From a number,
I
from
don't know. I don't
a
know
number,
who that
is that
is.
a strange land in the United States of America somewhere?
It's a number. It's a thing that I've never seen.
Oh my God. All right. So okay. So we tackled the whole hour. Okay. So this is this our second interview. What we're gonna do here? We're gonna pause it for now. Please, Vortex, count me in for the whole for bringing in, especially those who don't have like promotion in the states when it comes to them group of people in Jamaica that are forgotten, great people that that are very talented. Count me in, man. Let me be one of them promotional soldiers for those who they're not let in somehow. You know what I'm saying? Count me in.
Yeah,
Let's organize this stuff. Let's you and I and Frank Garcia. Let's all get together and create this promotional machinery for those in the island who they don't get much love from the big people. That promotional stuff that all the artists should get. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Come
This
with
well,
that.
well, well. I don't know for some reason when the number called in, everything went low. But
That's the enemy. The enemy.
what I'm
The
saying
enemy.
is that I agree because okay, this is my thing. Um, they're great artists, great reggae dancehall artists that have a lot to say. Me personally, dancehall is more raunchy. Dancehall is like trap. Dancehall is the bastard son of reggae.
Of reggae.
It's very provocative. It's very um violent in the sense of like where you come from, because people don't understand that Jamaica is like a third world. Somebody said it the best. Robert Lynch before he died. If you guys know who he is,
You're famous.
you know who I'm talking about,
I remember him. I remember him.
right? And he said Jamaica is the poorest, richest country. They have multimillionaires. One of the most richest person in the world, he's a billionaire. He's from Jamaica. So, but at still, it's a very violent place when it can be like anywhere else when it's ready. But has great talent, as you can see. You got Usain Bolt, Sean Paul, Shaggy, the Marleys,
The Marley
Gucci
family.
Bantan,
One.
Vibes Cartel, a
Who
bunch
has
of
who
artists,
has
Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, which had Bounty Killer and Beanie Man had one of the greatest verses ever. So with that being said, there's a lot of talented artists out there. they just need guidance. A lot of times I listen to a song, and it's funny for me to say this because I curse. I love to curse. I am a cursor. You know, I
you sound like
curse.
you sound like one of them alcoholics. I am an
I'm a
alcoholic.
cursor. I'm a cursor. I'm a cursor.
I am a cursor. I curse and I like to curse.
I curse. I curse.
It alleviates the pain in my soul when I curse.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that there's certain songs that doesn't require it. Like they'll sing the greatest, they're singing the song, and even me, I'm like, yeah, this fucking song is awesome. And then they say a curse word, and I go, oh, you just fucking killed it. And I'm going to tell you this. I learned from a friend of mine. He's a super producer. His name is C-Rod. I can never have this interview without talking about him. C-Rod. C-Rod said to me one day when I was recording and I cursed, and I go, no, you need to edit that. And he goes, man, when you come in the fucking studio, don't fucking curse.
Fucking curse. Yeah. Well.
So after that,
Vortex,
because he was like, I don't want to edit nothing.
Listen to me.
We feel we have a right record. Don't curse on the record. Yeah. If you remember, Heavy D had a song where he rapped the whole thing. He had Big Daddy Kane. He had a bunch of them on the record. And the song was called Don't Curse. Not one curse word was on that record, on the Heavy D record. Rest in peace, Heavy.
Yeah. All right.
Will Smith don't curse.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not saying I'm Will Smith. I'm far from that. I am a different type of artist. But I'm just saying that there's certain times that you hear a beat, you might feel the passion for a song. When you have the song and you have that right melody, that right groove, it's booming, don't curse. And I started to learn to do that. And as an artist that I've been writing for years. You know,
well,
I wrote for years. You know,
if cursing is so there's some art that if you vibing, if the art is coming out good, if you want to put
Bernard, I don't know if it's you talking too low or I did or my phone did something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So let's pause it right here, right now. This is our second interview with an hour something, and we'll pause it here for now, and then we come back another time and we keep on music talking.
Oh no, definitely. We you know what? We need to have one of these once a month, like to sit down and talk music.
For real. And I want you, let me help out, bro. Let me help out. And
no. You have a great. Actually, you have a great idea. With the whole.
Let's get organized with
experimental music, and we working on like some new artists. It doesn't have to be just Jamaican artists. It could be a Haitian artist. It could be the African artists. It could be whatever. I just think that the market is lacking in certain type of music, and I think we should give those music more attention. To get a chance.
Point them out. Did you hear this one? Did you hear that one? That's basically what we need to do. Like,
yes, we need to. Yeah, we need to. You need to.
Now.
And this is something else. I'm gonna challenge the DJs to come out of your comfort zone. I'm not saying you got to play the song that you don't like, but play. I have friends that are really big DJs that I give them a song and they'll tell me I don't like that record. They tell me straight up, I don't like that record. I like this record. I'm going to play this record. That's all an artist ever wants. I don't want a yes man, because that will never make you a better artist. You have to learn the DJs you play around with, and DJs, you got to learn to come out of your comfort zone. Come out of your comfort zone, play some of these great records. Summer Nights is out. If you haven't gotten it, you're getting it. Simia's coming. Simia's out, but it's still coming. The video is coming. It's incredible. Yeah, we got a whole project we're working on. I just been quiet, and I'm really taking in my sister, Ike. The team. We good. We working. I'm blessed. I feel great. I'm having a drink. I've been working out back because I was getting fat. I had to work out for the video. I don't know if you see snippet of the videos. I was looking crazy. I had spent 2 weeks. I didn't drink. I was just running, working out for the video. So now I'm celebrating.
Let's see that video. Post it on my, you know, so I can watch it.
Yeah. I'll post it. It's gonna be
Let me tell you
incredible.
something.
Actually, the director sent me a message already and said it's
Vortex.
done.
Vortex. Let me tell you something, because I don't want you to. Let me tell you something. You are part of a freestyle story. If this story breaks through, I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
let me tell you
Bernardo,
something.
you're my boy.
You know, I'm
Bernardo, you're my boy. I keep telling people, some people might feel any kind of way they want to feel about you sometime, but you speak the truth a lot. A lot of times I might not chime in on it because I don't want anybody to come and start telling me bullshit, because I don't take shit lightly. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no nonsense. I don't come in here for nothing. If I got a problem with you, I will call you and say, hey, I ain't like what you say.
Yeah.
That's me. I don't care who you are. So with you say a lot of great things. This is entertainment. It wouldn't be, you wouldn't be yourself if you weren't trying to dig into more into a story.
Yes,
so if tomorrow or the week after or whatever you start to say something, I can never say I'm mad at Bernardo, because Bernardo is only being Bernardo. You're a journalist.
Yeah.
So
going back to the story, you know,
there's more to the story. I'm telling you something. You're only looking at it from a journalistic standpoint.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we still have incredible conversation and having truthful conversation, which still should resonate with people, because we're telling them, hey, listen, music, you need to do music. You need to shut up with the drama sometimes. If you want to elevate the music, put out music. Do like what Ike and I are doing. We shut the fuck up and we put music. People can talk about it, but we do it. And if I would tell them what I'm doing, a lot of people in the music in the genre of freestyle ain't doing what we're doing. Facts. I don't gotta. It's not fabricated. I'm talking facts. You're not doing what we're doing. Max, you're not doing what Maximilian's doing. You're not doing what Dell's doing. You're not doing what Cassie doing. You're not doing what Frank's doing. You're not doing what Ike's doing. You're not doing what I'm doing. You're just living in a little box. There's certain people, I don't want to call name because I don't want to feel favoritism, but you know, I got my peoples that show me love and I show them love. I always will show them love because they give me love from day one, right? Tito Puente, oh, you know what I mean? So that brother, since I met him, show me, you know, love. Shy, show me love. You know what I mean? Everybody know I was affiliated with Jay Mazur. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's my dude. Always been my dude. You know what I mean? I'm not into the bullshit. I don't care. But what I'm saying is that you show more class when you shut the fuck up and you put out hit records. Summer Nights is a hit record. Trust me. Phone's ringing and keeps ringing and keeps and ringing and ringing and ringing, because Summer Nights is a hit record.
Let's get that snippet in
we spend the money on that record.
Yeah.
We got it mastered. Yeah, we got it mastered by a top dude. The gentleman that wrote the record, produced that record, is you know what I mean? None of the people in our team is not they expensive. We spending money over here.
Spending money.
You know what I mean? I don't got to sit down and talk about that. We spending money over here. You know what I mean? We putting out great records because we believe in what the fuck we're doing. Put your money where your mouth is and shut the fuck up and show me something.
All right,
that's what I want you to do. I want you to show me hot records, because you know what? If the record is hot, I'll tell you it's hot. I tell Shy all the time when I hear a record from him it's hot. He could tell you. Vortex, I don't hate. I would tell you straight up, yo, man, that record crazy, bro. What's his name? Aki Star. The dude's an incredible writer. Incredible writer. The music is. I sing his song all the time.
Yeah,
Like
he's very talented.
music is incredible.
Very talented
Like,
dude.
you
Very
know what I mean?
talented.
There's certain dudes that are not getting the opportunity because the bullshit outshines everything else. Let go of the bullshit.
Ah, but we don't
Learn a
make.
lesson. Look, a great DJ. Look at the great DJ. And I'm not saying there's not great DJs in freestyle music. There's a couple of them I fuck with heavy. You know what I mean? They know themselves slice. You know what I mean? Off the back of Angel Live, um,
Tim
my
Schumer.
boy Sama. That's
Mm-hmm.
my brother for life. There's a couple DJs I fuck with. DR1 for
A
sure.
DJ
Uh,
named Angel Feliciano, my boy.
yeah, no. There's I fuck with Racer. I love Racer's set when he does his shit. I love Tim Shermer. The other the other spinning one. It's the same team. Tim Sherman and then the other one spinning Lopez, Victor
Frankie
Lopez.
Carlos,
I,
Frankie Carlos.
but but a lot of the times that a lot of the energy gets split because people are doing bullshit. So I don't want to hear bullshit. My boy Dell just came through and dropped the hot two records. Simia by me. Yo, give it to me, baby. I'm Rick James, bitch. Drive pony crazy. If I dead, you are dead. Pony say me, stick on before the storm. Then things get wavy.
Yeah,
Right? And we got Summer
yeah,
Night. Summer Night. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. Like, put out hot records.
yeah,
Like, put out hot records. Like,
yeah.
let me tell you something. Simia is my record, and I love the record. The record is crazy. Summer Night is my record. I listened to that record 100 fucking times. That
Egyptian
girl
girl.
deserves
Egyptian
everything
girl.
she gets. She's
Frank
incredible.
put right here. Frank put right here. Egyptian girl. What is Egyptian girl?
Oh, Egyptian girl. Oh my God. He been dying for me to release it because it reminds you of a freestyle record that I did. And the record goes, Egyptian girl, exotic lover, Egyptian girl, man, I adore her, Egypt. And guess what it samples?
Egypt.
Egyptian lover.
Egyptian
So
lover.
he loves that record. He thinks that record is would be
Da,
something
da, da,
perfect for me, who is a dancehall artist. Which I'm not. I'm not a freestyle artist. I'm just a fan of freestyle.
You're an international artist, bro. At this particular moment in your
That's
life,
what
bro,
I'm just saying. I'm not a freestyle
bro.
artist.
It's
I'm
called
a fan of
universal.
freestyle. So when a lot of times I hear shit from people, sometimes I start laughing. I was like, dude, I'm not a freestyle artist. I'm different artist. I just have to be a fan of freestyle art, of freestyle music, and I support it, and I want to see it win because I used to watch it on Video Music Box. The one down in South Beach that they used to play the loop videos. They all scrub the ground and the Splat Pat videos, scrub
Yeah.
all them things. We used to watch them all the time, and it used to be little Susie, used to be TKA, K7.
Yes, sir.
Everybody,
Yes,
like
sir.
Johnny O,
Yes, sir.
everybody used to be on that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'm a fan of the music, and I go and I support it. You know what I mean? Am I a freestyle artist? No, I'm not.
Oh.
But
But you,
I support it, and
a family
I'm gonna
member.
help it. But if
You
you're
are
not helping
you a
yourself, I
family
can't
member.
assist
You
you.
a family member supporter freestyle, reggaeton, merengue, bachata, wherever good music
I
is being
don't
played.
listen. I'm
You
a fan
there?
of every type of music. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Pit.
Pit's my dude. Flow's my dude. Mayday, which is one of the dopest underground bands ever. Like
Yeah.
when you see them live, instruments, they b-boy, they do every element of
Everything.
Mayday. I remember Rose when Rose was on some shit. Kimar when it was Slip and Slide. I was messing with couple of the dudes back in the days. What's his name? He sounded like Tupac, and they wanted to sign him. Hayes. What's his name? Hayes. Something Hayes. It's on my tip of my tongue. But anyways, I've been in
Vortex. Hold on one second.
every time something Miami's doing, you'll see this motherfucking face in it.
Vortex.
Period.
I got a DJ. He's in the house. He says, "Where can I get your music, bro?" Like, where can I purchase your music?
I want to give him the Simeon record. I give him tell him inbox me my thing, and I send him a bunch of music. I'll give you the best thing. This is the best answer. Give me send me your email, and I email you anything that I'm putting out. I give you a bunch of music.
I'm gonna go ahead and put his link, because in his Facebook, right now at this particular moment, he's got a, what's that name you got on Facebook right now, bro? Grim what?
Crimson Kings. I lost. You lost
your account? Yo, you
lost my account, so I'm using my secondary account. That's another story.
That's another story for another program. Okay, so let's pause it right here, okay, and let's get them updates at least once a month with you, bro.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, definitely. Right. Any DJ that wants any records from me, just hit me up in my inbox. I'm a dude. I give you some exclusive records.
Vortex, what you need to do is come back to this live right now and put your comment over here, and then people, they're gonna know it's you.
Yeah. What I'll do is I comment so they can know it's me.
I'm Vortex.
Hit me up on my messenger. Just drop me my thing is public, so just send me your email and I'll send you some music.
All right.
We're
gonna pass it right here, and we're gonna continue this music talk with this amazing artist, Vortex, international artist, Vortex. Thank you. God bless, and be safe, everyone. Okay. Thank you so much,
my brother. I appreciate it. Cheers.
Take care, my bro. Thank you for the interview. Thank you.